Number one of the things that stuck out in the play Zero Degrees was the commitment and passion they had. Um, Especially in the upbeat times, there were so many movements, but they were able to pair and gel really well together. That all the movements were so calculated and precise that they were working together and never seemed like someone messed up, even though there was so many things to remember and there was no margin for error. It also stuck out that it looked like they were going through the same story, maybe at different times, but they had similar struggles. Number two aspects of Kathak that I found interesting was around this 47-minute mark. One of the men started telling the story like with his feet, or he just started dancing uh, with his feet, and then the other man joined. Then they were spinning around, but every foot movement was specific and intentional um, to progress the story, which was interesting. The other one was around the 52-minute mark. They were relating to the dummy to one of the guys on the floor. When like the dummy would make a movement, so would the other man, um, and it was cool to see once again like how calculated everything is. Um, the way he mimicked all the movements, even though they looked like pretty hard, even when he couldn't see what the other guy was doing as well. For number three, I was a little confused on like every specific movement, whether it related to the story and how it did. So I went to Akram Khan's website and he said that the main point was everything connected to the characters trying to find what the core of life was, and every move a person made inspired the other one. Um, yeah. Number four, the play was about identity in the way that you may at one point want something, but it may not be the best option for you. But you put a lot of time and effort into it, and it doesn't work out. Another one was religion, the way they were raised affected a lot of their aspirations and how they think. And also power in the way they live, like the day to day life and the struggles that come with that. Number five, using gestures meant that the characters didn't always have to use words to tell the story, but they played off the other person with like facial expressions and the fluidity of the body, and the intensity of each of those signified an emotion or mood to progress the story, even when they weren't using words, which is really interesting. And two questions posed to you are: which was your favorite movement from Zero Degrees, and what do you put your identity in?